There's the
elytra
ruby.
into the thing. I'm registering into the game. Ooh, nice then, Ed.
I'm just handing in the ruby to the big machine.
And a fat.
Give me that sapphire. Give me my first Pokemon game back. There we go. Get lost and leave me be. Let's just toss it at it and claim our prize. Because in the original Gen 1 games, you wouldn't use your Master Ball on anything else. Honestly. It is the toughest thing to catch. Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, we're off for more of PokéMMO Fire Red bonus episodes. And last time, we caught Mewtwo. We popped into the Cerulean Cave, took a little bit longer than I thought because I got lost. It was the one direction I just didn't go through on one of the earlier stairwells that I took. But we got there in the end, tossed my Master Ball at it in the GBA version of normal Fire Red in order to actually catch and keep it. Because we can't keep Legends, or the single region legend, which for Kanto is Mewtwo, in PokéMMO. Anyway, I did say in the last episode, at the very end, that I was going to be meeting you guys at Tanoby Ruins on 7th Island, but I'm actually back at 6th Island in front of Green Path, where Pattern Bush is ahead. Because there was something weird, because when I think I made this mention in passing at the start of last episode, there was a bit of a weird thing with, like, inconsistencies when I was playing through Fire Red to get back to, you know, be able to catch Mewtwo in the first place. Basically replicate what I did on PokéMMO Fire Red to Pokemon Fire Red on GBA. So, Panbush. We went through this entire area. Not a single one of these NPCs or trainers wanted to fight us. And there was just nothing but Metapods at level 52. It was kind of nothing. And then, if I just access the map here, that's not the map button. Number 9 is what I need. If we go a little bit further, obviously we have Outcast Island, which takes us to Ultron Cave, which has nothing in it. It was never used for any of the Gen 3 games. It was supposed to have some sort of feature with mixing records at wonder spots. That never happened. So it's just a dead cave with level 12 Zubats, which is basically just Mount Moon. So why would you ever go here? I think that there may be a bit of a weird thing, because everyone here just says their post-battle quotes, because I fought every single one of these people in Fire Red on GBA. So, I'm just going to bring up the PokéMMO wiki, and then show you, obviously, the differences between that and the Bulbapedia wiki for the original Fire Red, and show the differences. Really, the only difference is that one trainer that has a Venomoth and a Venonat also has a Ledian. That's really the only difference. Other than that, it shows that in PokéMMO they should be battleable. But at this current point in time, for me at the very least, in March of 2025, you can't. And I can only assume it's because that this area is a dead area, because going further forward is pointless. Because they're not using it for their own events, which would be a perfect thing to do. Like, oh, we have our own Pokemon roaming around, go to Ultron Cave in Hoenn or Kanto in Emerald or Fire Red, but they don't. So I don't know why we don't fight anybody here. We just don't. And as I said, all I've been bumping into here on PokéMMO, as you've seen, is just level 52 Metapods. I've actually got a repel going on right now, so I'm not actually encountering anything here. And that's because I've bought myself a couple of repels, as I mentioned. So I'm going to meet you guys back at Tanoby Ruins, and we'll continue on from there. Alright, cutting back here, this is the cave on the way to the Tanoby Ruins on Servalt Canyon on Isle 7, south of Isle 7, that once you solve that block puzzle by pushing all the boulders into the holes, it unlocks the Tanoby Ruins so you can actually enter them, so you can bump into Unown. Again, I don't know if Unknown show up in PokéMMO, because all they do is have hidden power, so it's not like they're overpowered or anything like that. But it also gives me another chance to just explain that, oh, look at that. There's a trainer with exclamation marks, because one, we've battled him before, so we can refight him, and two, we haven't fought any of the people in the Pattern Bush, which also, once again, there is no, like, lore explanation for how Pattern Bush looks the way it is. It's nothing really that special, although apparently you can find Heracross in there, which is kind of convenient for the house just outside the area. Also, going to confess, I've had to re-record this a little bit because technical problems. My PC had a moment where the footage became corrupted because Streamlabs crapped out. I have no idea what happened. But I grabbed the item here and it was a max elixir. So, not too much missed there. But it still gives me an opportunity to just point out the fact that I can actually say no here. And I still couldn't make it all the way without bumping into a Pokemon. Bob Saget. But yeah, we're back at the Tanoby Ruins now, so we're basically back on par with everything. Still got my Rock Smasher just in case. And I will be refighting one trainer that I also did before Streamlabs said it. It was kind of similar to what happened with Hat in Time on that one challenge road, but not exactly. I'll see if I can tag it as a card or something. But for some reason there were multiple instances of Streamlabs running in the background, and it was tanking my PC's performance by eating up all my RAM. So, I don't know how that happens, and it happened again, but it corrupted the video, because I was like, I'm going to stop recording, and then it crashed, and then, because the video didn't finalise, that's a problem. Anyway, new encounter, I'm going to go with Signal Beam, see if we can go catch this thing. In a way, the Super Repel, I keep saying Repel, ended at the right time here, so I can actually start encountering new mons. But I don't think you can bomb into this thing in Fire Red. I might be wrong, because it is a Gen 2 mon, and some Gen 2 mons are encounterable at this stage in the game. But yeah, I haven't bumped into this guy, and I didn't actually catch anything in the fail recording, so it's perfectly fine. It's funny, really, that happens soon after I record the Mewtwo thing, after a 6-hour live stream on a few days prior, so I don't know, it's a bit weird. But yeah, I bought some Great Balls, as you've seen in the last episode, but I also bought some, oh, you can't see in Battle. I can do this, it's fine. Oh, I can't do that, okay. I'll show afterwards, let's just toss a Great Ball then. At least I still have my Master Ball in this game. That's like the one main inconsistency now, other than what's in my boxes. Okay, you're getting dangerously low. I know do not like that. Ultra Ball. Wow, okay. I think this thing's going to knock itself out. With Double Edge. This is getting dangerous. Try and have a Great Ball. I don't think I'm going to catch this thing in time. I think it's going to knock itself out. Never mind, I can't even toss a Pokeball. This is a good opportunity to swap into my Big Bulba. Yes, it's going to be super effective. I think it's also Stab, isn't Mantine part flying? But I should live it. Never mind, critical hit. Never mind again. I tanked that like a champion. Sleep Powder. There we go. Now we should be able to catch this thing. That's what I was hoping for. Obviously there was a big level difference there. But also, you know, Venusaur's pretty bulky, but that was a bit of a scary move. Come on, get in the ball. It's blue, just like you! You mug. I'm beginning to think that Pokemon in MMO just have different catch rates in general. Because I'm pretty sure Mantine's not normally this difficult to catch. Especially being in the raid while asleep. Using Great Balls. I should have had it by now. At least on, like, the 4th one. What is happening? Why is my luck in this game so terrible? Go back to sleep and let's try again. At least I'm landing the 55. You know what? I'm going to go against the odds. Pokeball. I have 40 of them. Nothing is working. This is not how I was expecting to start this off today. There we go, in a Pokeball. Added to the Pokedex, not really what I'm interested in. I know I read out the entries on the GBA when I catch a legend, but they're legends. Not the best IVs. That seems to be a running thing recently. Water Absorb gets healed by water. Yeah, it is part flying, I was right. So that was Stab. Right, well, I have to go into my bag now anyway, but as you can see, I had 17, I used one to get it to Pattern Bush, and then I used the rest of that and another one to get down here from 7 Isle. So, yeah, I bought a few things. I also bought quite a few hyper potions, so I can use a couple of these to heal up a me team right now. I got some of those super potions from earlier as well. I can go in a big bulber. Very nice. Alright. Now, obviously, there's this place open. Probably should not be on my bike around here. And as I said, this dude I'm going to have to refight, but that's all I had to basically redo. Fighting the Mantine, catching that Mantine. I didn't catch any Pokemon. I literally talked about Pattern Bush, fought this guy, and then I stopped recording. The program crashed and it corrupted the recording. Thankfully, I didn't have to redo too much. So, and I can refight this guy, which is very nice. But I had to put those encounter tables on the screen for Pattern Bush because we just didn't fight them. But I did fight them in Fire Red, but obviously my levels are like 8 levels behind due to the fact that Pokemon are less strong, less higher level. Because that's just how it is, I guess. I did not hit myself in confusion for a change. This dude has fossils. Which makes him a bit scary, because you wouldn't normally expect to see someone with all the fully evolved fossils of Kanto. Level 69. I guess I'm maybe a level higher or stuff like that, but you could just do that to Wild Encounters for this battle. Let's just use another Shockwave. We should be able to live that without flinching, which I didn't flinch. I did not hit myself in confusion. So this battle's going really well. Move my mouse. It lived. I don't think I'm going to snap out. It missed. I think I'm going to push my luck here. Yep, I pushed my luck. It's fine. Damn it! Thought I could have finished that battle. Oh well, can't win them all. What do I want to go with? Barney. Because we have Surf. Makes the most sense. That could have gone either two ways. I could have been flinched. I could have got a burn. Didn't get either. Maybe things are looking up. This video recording is my second chance to screw it up in a new and original way. That's basically what's happening right now. It's actually kind of perfect in the narrative of what's happening. I'm gonna have to... Oh, actually, this is... No, wait! You fool! For 1 HP, quite a waste of power, but I couldn't hit him otherwise. So, he just became another memorial pillar. Because that... I believe that is, like, the backside tail end of the Steelix that was buried. I mean, that island was very small. So, that could be the lore of that island. Also, Mamoswine? Mamoswine is pretty scary, but thankfully we can just surf and knock that out. KFC grid level 30. We're going to have a Blaze again in a minute. Hang on. That was level 24. Did it really gain that many levels off screen when I had to re-record stuff? Yeah, I'm not going to learn bounce with this thing. That's a mistake. Maybe battling this guy, getting all that experience in the fail recording actually bumped up my chicken a bit. But as you saw from the moveset, nothing really changed. So it's not too bad. I can actually check its moveset in the Pokedex. I might do that, actually. That was uncalled for. You don't have to be so rough. At least I get more money for it, so it's fine. I would have fought him again anyway, by accident. Because of many reasons. Right, I want to go Pokedex first. Need to scroll down to... There's Breloom. There you are. Muskin. Moveset. Yeah, because it tried to learn Quick Attack and Slash at the same time. It just tried to learn Bounce now, so we didn't miss anything. So, happy days. Alright. Before I go in, I want to press number 4. Ah, it is pinging, so there's something close. I think it's on this rock. Nope. Get my way. I'm trying to check stuff. Oh, I'm not trying to check that. There we are. I was standing right on top of it. Wow, that's amazing. I found a hard scale. Poggers. Right. Into the ruins. That's what we're here for. And immediately I bump into Unown. So Unown exist in PokéMMO in all the regions that they're available on. So that means they're going to be available in Kanto, they're going to be available in Johto, and they're also going to be available in Sinnoh. I don't know where they are in Unova. It's not coming to mind. But that does mean that the entire alphabet, as well as exclamation mark and question mark unknown, are existing in PokéMon. They should all be level 25, roundabout. Yeah, this is just Great Ball moment. I mean, I guess I could put them to sleep, but there we are. That was easy enough. I didn't think that these would be excluded because all they learn is hidden power, and that's dependent on your... The type of it is dependent on your nature and IVs and EVs and stuff, so it's like kind of interesting that its HP is dead. Wow. Yep, hidden power. Oh, it actually tells us what it is! An attack which varies in type depending on its user. Its type may be changed with 40 gems. So if you have 40 gems of the same type, you can change it. I did not know that... One, I did not know that PokéMMO would actually tell you what type hidden power is, so you don't have to make a mental note. But at the same time, considering that this is 5 games in one, and you may have tons of Pokemon with hidden power, it's actually useful for competitive, because then you don't have to make a mental note, it's just done it for you. But if you wanted to change it, it gives you a method to do that as well. That's cool. I always do that, just so I can keep track. Alrighty then. I hope I have enough Pokeballs and Great Balls, but yeah, there's not actually anything in these big rooms, it's just a map for you to navigate, so you can catch them. Now, this says that this is the Scuffib Chamber. I'm pretty sure that means that those are the letters of unknown you're supposed to find in this chamber, but for some reason I'm bumping into unknown Y, and so far it's been nothing but unknown Y. I say nothing but. But yeah, it's... For some reason they've shuffled it up, because it says Scuffib. So I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be S-C-U-F-I-N-B we're supposed to find in it, but so far I found Y and T. So it's a bit weird. I'm not entirely too sure what that's about, but we'll just gather what we can. I'm not going to go nuts and grab them all, because obviously when we go to other regions I want to cover the locations that you find them in as well. But at the same time they're not after game, so take that as you will. Also, I don't know if you actually get like an unknown dex of some sort. That's not a bad one. Especially since hidden power I believe is always special anyway. Yeah, so hidden power is special. Special attack is pretty high. And from IVs, it's got a +7, but from a base stat of 41. That's actually not that bad at all. Steel type one, though. Alright, so this is unknown T. Alrighty. I'll stick in here for a little bit longer. Let's see what else we can find. Because I want to clear out the route as well. I forget what one that is. Is that G? I probably should actually check the... Oh, I can check the Podex in battle. Excuse me. Where would unknown be? There it is. Oh, it displays my latest caught one. Play Cry, next form. Oh, God. Okay, so it does actually keep track of every single one of them, which is nice. Unfortunately, it's not easy to scroll between them. I did not want to close down the decks. Yeah, it goes to the latest one you caught. Evolution tree? Oh, wow. A is clearly the default. Oh, that's cool, at least. It would be nice if there was, like, some sort of, like, grid we can click. Sorry, I just found that quite funny. Oh, yeah, look. Dilford Chamber, Lip 2 Chamber, Dilford. That's actually a word. Lip 2, Monaine, Rixie, Scuffib. Oh, maybe they're not that then. Well, because Weepif, there must be code names of something. But yeah, in Sinnoh, Tanoby Ruins, excuse me. It's not listing Johto though. Is Johto still in beta then? Or they're not available in Johto for some reason. Maybe Johto's still in beta. Because every time I mention Johto from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I know that it was added back in, I believe, 2023 or 24. It was after we finished up when we beat the league in Kanto. But yeah, so this is G, right? So I keep going back in and out. Yeah, that is G. It's because it looks a little bit weird. It's like the old style G, not the G that we use. Like some text fonts use that lowercase G shape, but you don't see it as often. I'm just trying to use up my Pokeballs here. They don't have the highest catch rate. Although this one is being a bit stubborn, I might try to put it to sleep. At least it's not doing much damage to me right now. Let's make things a little bit simpler. Let's put you to sleep. It would be nice if we could actually pick up the Unown decks in Johto, and it just makes it more easily displayed, like, as a grid, like the rest of the Pokédex is, for Unown specifically, instead of having to go through all the forms. That's like going through all the forms of Spinda, and the only difference is the pattern that it has. Oh, what was the other one? Vivian? Was it Vivian? Is that how you pronounce it? The butterfly Pokemon from Gen 6. There's like so many different variants, including event-only variants. It's kind of insane. Wow, this thing really is being a pain. Right, I'm catching this thing, then I'm moving on. I mean, I'm weakening it, but I'm not getting any better with Pokeball throws. Let's go with a Great Ball. You know what? G for Great. Yeah, that worked. Let's go phonetics, shall we? Transferred to Bill's PC. This is Unown G. What do you mean I can't change my nickname? It's because I was still in battle, technically. There we are. Unown G. It was ground type. That... Yeah, I guess that wouldn't do too much damage to a Venusaur because it's part grass. Alright. I didn't even check its DNA. Moving on. Let's get out of here. As I said, I'm not going to go nuts with grabbing all the Unown, because whenever we do in the future, we'll bomb it out of ruins and we can do stuff from there. So this is the Dilford Chamber, and we got an Unown L. So yeah, I hope it wasn't that obvious that this is all that we were going to be doing today. Just catching Unown. This is the last segment of the map that we haven't explored. Well, except for the fact that north of RL7 is the Trainer Tower, but we'll probably cover that next time. Just keep tossing Pokeballs, see what happens. Wow, that really isn't changing the wobbling, is it? I was getting lucky earlier, but I think that's worn off now. Go to sleep! Damn it. I have to buy some lepers. Because I'm down to, well, I guess 15 power points is not too bad. It is bad if I keep missing them. Like, nothing different is happening in this battle. Right, I'm not going to waste more time on that. Great Ball! Other than all the the rest of the Pokemon on the water in this particular route, this is all I'm spending my Pokeballs on at this point. Unown L. Just naming them differently helps me categorize them when I'm looking at them at a glance. Wow! Same type attack bonus. Nice! What was its special attack IV? Not the best. Well, I don't know why I'm getting hyped up on Unowns, but here we are, I guess. That's a J. We haven't had that one. Let's just go straight up Great Ball and let's see what happens. Didn't even wobble. Wow. It jumped right out of the Pokeball. I wonder how many puns I can actually squeeze into this video just by going by the first letter. So far, no Pokeballs are wobbling at all. It's actually pretty bad. Right. I'm fed up of taking damage. So let's leech seed this. At least then, while spending Pokeballs, I can get some blood seeds. Yeah, I do not appreciate that. Super effective here. Sleep powder. Wow, these things are being quite evasive all of a sudden. Like they know my tricks. You know, that says super effective, but it's still only doing 10 HP damage, but I am not gaining. I'm actually gaining less health than I'm taking, which is kind of funny. There we go, now you're asleep. As they say, back up, Jack. Get it because it's a J. Right, well now we're getting the blood soup. He's a Pokeball! He is actually a bit softened up now. From all those leech seeds. Hey, there we go. I'm such a joker. Had to end on one more. Always have to wait for the battle to finish. What one have you got? You're fire. I mean, I guess it would be better if you just had an unknown for every hidden power type. That'd probably be better than just getting one of every form. But in the older games, especially when you have the unknown dex, it does actually track if you've caught the form or not. I don't actually know what this one is. Is this Q? This is Q, isn't it? So I'm not 100% familiar, but I think the I represents the circle. Like it does for most others, but it's just weird because there's a little tagline off of the I. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. It is Q. Okay, cool. That's why it's useful to have the dex. Ultra Ball. Make it. Let's just go for it. Let's be quick about this. Damn it. Quick Balls would actually be very useful. But then again, if we were in other regions, we could buy Quick Balls end game. But this is Fire Red and Leaf Green, which are remakes of the original. So even though we're in the Sevi Islands, and we found one nest ball right behind Gideon, there hasn't been any other opportunities to buy other Pokeballs. You don't even get Premier Balls, which I think is a complete rip-off. Let's go Pokeball. Screw it. Help us have hidden ability too. I like the little animation, pretty snazzy. Very cool. A lot of love into this game for sure. Yeah, I agree. I'm just reading the chat, the local chat of the channel I'm in. It's quite nice. Right. Not having much luck here. Let's go one more Pokeball, and I might have to start. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start. Leech Seed, sleep power strats. It's barely doing any damage to me. I could be Leech Seeding and getting some HP back. I'm already half an hour into recording. I probably should... I'm going to catch 3 unknown per chamber, and then I'm going to move on. I think that's what I'm going to do. Again, we can catch more later, but I'm not going to just pass up on one that I'm encountered. Did I just Leech Seed after Leech Seeding? Am I that dumb? I think I am. Yeah, I am. It's fine. Sleep powder! There we go. Right. I'm going to go for another Pokeball, I feel, because I've got many of those to spare. See how we do. At least I'm getting HP back. Pokeball! I have 30 left. There we go. Seems like when they get to a third of HP, they seem to be a little bit more easier to catch. This one's a bashful one. Some would query that, but you know. Oh, max speed IV. Pretty high in the defense as well. Not that that would matter. Hidden power grass. I wonder if it was doing nothing. Right, leaving this segment. Oh, never mind. And it's a new one! That's R, because it's got that little nut on the end instead of a full line, because otherwise it could be mistaken for an A, I believe. Pretty, without the tip on the top, but you get what I mean. Right, let's just do this again immediately. Leech Seed. I think there's 5 chambers. Did the Pokédex say there was 5 chambers? I should just leave this tab up in the background or something. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 7 chambers. Oh dear. We've been here for a bit too long. Alright. Let me put you to sleep. Let's toss a ball and let's get the hell out of here, because we've got the rest of the route to cover yet. At least we've only had, like, what, 1 or 2 duplicates so far? That's not too bad. Pokeball, go! And that's a resolution. Sirius is a neutral. Unknown R. Bug type. That could be useful. Alright, moving on. Let's get back to where we were, because we already passed this aisle. Now we can go further! Except for the fact that we got these tentacle. But again, I don't know what else we're bumping onto this route. We did bump into a Mantine. I'll get 2 Mads. Let's Giga Drain this thing. Oh no! I forgot about Liquid Ooze. Ow! I'm now being squeezed. Get out of it. That was cheeky. Plus, these things don't give that much experience anymore. I don't even know why I fought that thing. Change of pace, I guess. KFC's getting experience. There. Oh, can I potentially get a double battle here? Hang on. Oh, I cut that battle out. They're not going to look in the same direction, are they? Alright. I guess I'm going to have to fight them separately. Painter Edna. Edna mode. With a Schmiggle. That could have anything. She might have a team of Schmiggles. That's even worse. But they are normal type. And I do have a fighting type that can close combat. But I'm not going to start off with it immediately. I'm going to have an outrage instead. Sacred Sword? When did you go to frickin' Kalos? No, Unova, excuse me. Not Kalos, that's French. That's Gen 6. I don't know why, I always mix up them two in my brain. Outrage again. Blap. Focus Sash again? Oh, you're cheeky. The flip is this? I mean, you knocked yourself out with that, because it's an electric-type double edge. But still! Close combat, let's go! Yeah, baby! It's going to live with Focus Sash again, I know it. But, if it does a certain thing, I think that'll knock itself out. Yep, there we are, knocked itself out again. Because Head Charge, I believe, is a rock-type double edge. That was crazy, because, like, Sacred Sword is powerful, but that doesn't give recoil. Oh, Clifford brought me here. Is that why it's called Clifford Isle? Or Clifford Chamber, excuse me. Glaceon. Well, that's good, because we're fighting type and we have close combat. Probably shouldn't lead with that. Well, I've got Rock Tomb as well, but I'm low on health, so let's play it safe. It's not like I'm going to use this thing for fighting the legends. A critical hit, that's guaranteed. There we go. Bye-bye. Baby. Go Outrage. Might as well. See it through. Boomerang. Oh dear. Oh, that'll be why. Sure. Right, Barney. Here we go. We're going to surf. Because that is what we do. Meanwhile, I'm just going to have a quick little snoop. Yeah, special attack's not that bad, but it's boosted by Mystic Water. Right, Gold Duck. Not actually a Psychic type, so I'm going to go Stab Earthquake. Whoa, hang on a minute. Mewtwo has been abandoned and is waiting for its next trainer in Cerulean City. Bardrin has captured a wild Mewtwo near Cerulean City on Channel 1. So it is not per channel, it is per server. Be forced to accept battles to maintain ownership of Mewtwo. Yeah, we're nowhere near that. And we're not going back over there. We've done that already. That was last episode. But we're just seeing it happen in action there in the chat. Umbreon. Okay. Mega Horn! Bap! We landed it. And that thing is a defensive beast. So I'm glad we did a lot of damage with that attack before we went down. I'm actually taking a beating here. All I have is Agrog left. Bite him. Nam! That'll do. Houndour next. Only Houndour? Everything else is fully evolved. Why is that not a Houndoom? That's weird. Rock Slide. We win. I am near the Chansey house. I might pop over there to heal because we're quite dead. And I do have, repels. How extraordinary! Extraordinary! Right. BRB, I'm going to use, one of these, and I'm going to cut back to when I'm here, because I'm going to go to the Chansey house, because you can't fly there. Alright, use the Super Repel to go do that. I am now back here. Let's go in and go catch yourself more unknown. How about that? I had to put my Venusaur back up. Excuse me. At least we're all full and chipper. Oh, I wouldn't have went back if I wasn't that close. I mean, I just realised I need to use the rest of the repel. Whoops. There we go. That was a mistake. Alright, now we can bomb into some unknown. Oh, my brain is mush. I only did that so I didn't bomb into a bunch of Tentacle on the way back. I'm actually not bombing into anything. What the hell? I weepeth on how long that took. But hey, I got my Gangster S here. For that is me. Alright. Let's just straight up Great Ball and see what happens. There we go! That's what I like to see. Just toss a ball and get it immediately. It's bashful. I was too quick on clicking it again. Hidden Power Ice. I think so far I haven't had any duplicate Hidden Powers either. But there's only so many types, so we're going to run out in a minute. Well, that capture is a no-brainer. We haven't had one of them either. No siree. Ultra Ball. I'm just using random balls. Oh, that would have been a bit of a problem, wouldn't it? I mean, to be fair, if you look at the Ultra Ball when it faces forward, it looks more like an N than a U. So I think that would be pretty fitting. I'm going to quickly give it a sleep. That did not do a thing. Not that I should have to of an Ultra Ball, but knowing this game, kind of nonsensical. I wasn't even going for an N word there, that just kind of worked. Right. Ultra Ball! I've 5 left after this one. There we go. At least that fits. Like a glove. Sassy. There we go. Right. Hidden Power. Oh, there we are. First repeat type, steel type. That was S, that was N. Where else can we bomb to? We're bombing into them very quickly now all of a sudden. That's another dupe. I think I'm just going to cut to when I bump into a new one, because so far it's been 2 S's, 2 N's. Alright, one more dupes and I'm calling it, because that's 3 N's now. Alright, I'm assuming there's just S's and N's in this one. That's a very small pool, and I basically bumped into them back to back immediately, because I've said nothing but the same. So, moving on. I just realised I haven't been tapping before. Oh, there we are. It's another heart scale. I'm not entirely too sure, but I think these heart scales may respawn. I might be wrong about that. Okay. I may not be able to run from this battle. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I did. Get to the aisle! Okay, cool. 4. Nothing was found. Alright, moving in. Alright, what we got in this one? In the Lip 2 chamber. Naturally, this video is going to be a lot longer. That's a C, isn't it? Or is that an O? Because it can't just be a floating eyeball. I actually don't know. I don't keep scrolling past it. I keep losing it. Right, so G, J, K, L, M, N, O. No, O's a full circle. So what is this one? Is this C? Yeah, this is C. Oh wait, I already have a C. No, I haven't got a C, because everything was question marked. I just bumped into it, you Maureen. Sometimes my brain is smooth. Just like this Pokeball. Come on, man, that ball was circular. You should have loved that thing. This is literally what my commentary has devolved into. Imagine making a video just catching a gnome. Couldn't be me. And honestly, this video may get passed up because it's just catching a gnome, but it is covering content that we haven't done yet. So if people do pass up on it, fair enough. Might as well do it all in one vid. There we go. See, this is what happens when you neglect Unown. They suddenly want attention. That's what happened, you know, with Entei and Molly in that one film, 3000. Unown C, for you see what I did there. In fact, in that film, they were actually quite naughty. So that kind of is a decent segue. Ground hidden power. Right, what else is in this one? Who's your favourite Pokemon trainer NPC? Mine is Sailor Dwayne. It's Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That's a D, so there's C and a D in here. CD's nuts. CD's unknown. It's probably not going to get in the Great Ball now because that wasn't very great of me. You know what? Fair play. I thought you were actually going to get in there for a second. Because you were just like, I'm done with this. But no, you're not done with me yet. Funny. There we go. Had a waste of a Great Ball. Alright. Unknown D. Unknown DDD. That's when you're facing someone in Smash who mains DDD and you have no idea who they are. Water type. Stats are crap. Alright, let's see if I can get one more. That's a dupe. That's another dupe. Alright, that's 3 C's and 2 D's. If I get one more dupe, I might call it on this one. I'm right at the door, it's another D! That's perfect news. That's my sign to leave. Get it? Because I am reading that very message. Alright, enough of these puns. Let's get out of here. So, maybe I'm beginning to feel like maybe there's not every unknown in these and you do have to go to other regions in order to get them all. Maybe, perhaps. In fact, I'm at the end of this now. Have I really gone through all the islands already? That can't be right. I can't go any further. Whoa! I didn't mean to open up the global chat link. That was a mispress. Yeah, this is the furthest I can go. So, yeah, this must be the last one. And it just occurred to me I might actually be trimming a lot of the fat out, bumping into Pokemon so you don't see me running back and forth just to try and crunch this video down a little bit, because it is actually getting a bit long now. I mean, it's flown by for me. Like, you'd be surprised on just catching Pokemon does for you. It's why you lose so much time, because it just flies by when you're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. All you're doing is catching Mons to fill out that dex. All you do, and that's the main gameplay. Dodging Pokemon, try to, like, soften them up a bit, catch them. Speaking of which, Legends ZA is going to be a thing where you have dynamic battles where you'll be doing that against trainers. So maybe it won't be turn-based anymore, who knows. Sturdy? Really? You're going to be like that? I should always pop off Leech Seed first. Rock Climb? You yourself are a rock. This is meta we do not need in our lives. Right, in case you're here, I'm going to do this anyway. Or you can go boom. At least I didn't waste PP that mattered. I cushioned that. That's good. Level 35. Focus energy. Don't want that. Unless this was Mystery Dungeon, I would certainly have that. Because linking that with any attack. Ooh, critical hits for days, mate. Slurpees. It moved faster. Yeah, that's a given. I lived. Give me that health back. Not that that matters at this point. This is basically like the last battle before we face more Unown. But, you know, knock it out and still good news. Well, I can only hope that this Golem has Rockhead. And not Sturdy. But I have a feeling it'll have Sturdy. No, it doesn't! It had Rockhead. So it's probably going to use something like Double Edge or something. Another one? Okay, this one will have Sturdy. It does not. Okay, both of them had Rockhead. That's intriguing, because if you're going to have two Pokemon, you normally have one of each ability. Oh, and we're getting an evolution. Not that we need it. But I can't complain. It's a Blaziken. It's one of my favourite Mons. I started with Torchic. And this was the gifted Torchic as well, remember, from the beginning of the game. Someone gifted us this at the start of the project. And I'm talking about this version of the project, not from beforehand with problems. And it wants to learn Blaze Kick, which is always a good thing. It's going to have to be Flame Charge. I mean, Flame Charge makes sense because you speed up, but if you have Speed Boost anyway, that's not a problem. Especially if you're Mega Evolved, but we don't have those until Gen 6, so... let's just pop this off real quick. We are getting a ping up north. Oh! No! Whoa, what happened there? Wait, I don't know what was happening there. Wait, was it where I was standing? No? Where was this? Oh, I wasn't facing in the direction. I just happened to get the ping. Wait, nothing was found. What? Where is this? Oh, I give up. It's probably another heart scale, to be fair, but it's not pinging now, so I don't know where it's gone. Alright, final chamber. Let's catch a few more Unown and then call it. This is going to be an hour-long recording for me, and that was not even intended. A whole hour of catching Unown. Hey, it's letter A. How are you doing? Yeah, I can see if it didn't have the tagline at the top of the little line between the two lines at the bottom, how the R would look, even if it was a bit curved, because they do wiggle. Well, they do now. But hey, letter A is the first of the alphabet, and what's the first Pokeball? The Pokeball. I think that fits. was about to say, I'm glad you agree, but then you had to, you know, one-up me. Also known as getting an A+. That's just rude. Let's try again, shall we? Let's see if we can improve our grade. Never mind. We were just denied. Looks like I'm going to have to put in some A for effort. That was a crit, really. Like, go to sleep. And let's start softening you up with Leech Seed. Can't really do anything else, otherwise it will knock it out. It woke up already! Come on now. Sleep. It avoided it. This thing is avoiding me? Anyone who knows me that watches this video will want to be giving me an ass whooping for all these puns that I am throwing out that are based upon the letter of the unknown of which I am facing. Absolutely atrocious. I need to stop. Alright, 2 more unknown and I think I'll call it. At least we got the A now. I got the A and the Z. I've bookended the whole thing. Rock type again. I don't think I've had a normal type hidden power, which is ironic how it defaults displays hidden power. That's a duplicate already. That's not a good sign. That's another A. I should probably mention that it doesn't matter where you run in the chamber, because it's all the one map that shares the same encounter table. So it is just what you bump into. I'm just staying near the door so I can get out when I need to, without bumping into any additional. And that, I am bumping in enough about A. Alright, hang on a minute. This might be a PokéMMO thing. Now that I've said that, I'm going to go to the opposite side of the entire chamber and see what happens. Because that is a bit sussy. No! Only A is in here. That's interesting. I'm just bumping into them on the way. Yeah, it's just A. Alright, fair enough. We're done. That's my final grade. We're leaving. Well, that is the Tanoby Ruins. That is the whole route from left to right. I swear I only went into 5 buildings, not 7. That's interesting. But we have explored them all. So, that's not our problem, I guess. We've cleared out all the trainers. We've put a Mantine in the water. That was unexpected. I had to go for a quick heal, but that's not a problem. And we also covered the weird inconsistency on our journey here from Pattern Bush to the cave that opens these chambers up. So I'm going to see you guys for next time where we try out the Trainer Tower, because if that's not implemented in PokéMMO for whatever reason, we can easily transition over to our GBA cartridge. And with that, I'll see you guys next time for that bonus episode.